Hey guys, some of y'all have tagged me and some of you have messaged me for my take on the incident that happened in Springfield, Illinois, and my take is this. Miss Sonya Massey had some things going on. That night it appeared Miss Massey needed help, but instead Miss Massey was murdered.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch the Creator, and this is Inside the Culture podcast, as we will be continuing the conversation that we had the other day. And you guys can go on the channel and watch my first initial reaction to Miss Sonya Massey losing her life, aka getting murdered by this coward cop that's now in prison or jail. He will be going to prison for the rest of his natural life. And I just imagine what's going to happen to him while he's in there. Now, today I wanted to talk about this person that you see on the screen right here. He is a police officer. And I came across this on Megan Good's page, and I just wanted to share it with a lot of you guys. And we're going to watch it together. And I'm not going to, jump in like I usually do on videos. We're just going to take in what this cop is saying. And shout out to all of the cops out there who are speaking against this particular thing. Now, in my opinion, I think 99.5% of police officers in this country actually just want to go to work, do their job, and get home. But it is a culture that we're going to talk about after this video. But without further ado, we're going to take a look at this video from this cop, and he's going to be breaking down oh so well about what actually happened to Miss Sonya Massey. Let's go.
Hey guys, some of y'all have tagged me and some of you have messaged me for my take on the incident that happened in Springfield, Illinois, and my take is this. Miss Sonya Massey had some things going on. That night it appeared Miss Massey needed help, but instead Miss Massey was murdered. That's my short take on it. Cut and dry. She was murdered by a thug that had a badge and gun and an evil spirit. The longer version is I watched this video. I had to rewatch it to make sure I saw what I thought I saw the first time, and it really bothered me, as I know it bothered you if you've seen it. I fast forwarded to the part right before he shot, put my ear to the phone, closed my eyes. For some reason, I think I can hear better when I do that, to make sure I heard the back and forth like I thought I did. Let's rewind. First off, the guy that shot her was already a little ticked over asking her for her license, and she couldn't find it. First off, she didn't have to give him her license. She was in her home. In her home. There was no reason for her to give him her license. Fast forward, pot of water. His partner is the one that told her to go around there and get it. He's standing pretty close. Situational awareness. He backs up and moves off to the side, kind of chuckling about it. He didn't fear her, but he wasn't taking any chances at all. Completely understandable. She asks, "Where are you going?" He says, "Away from your hot, steaming water." Then she says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." But she's not talking to that guy. She's looking at the guy that ends up shooting her. He says, huh? She says, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. This sets him off. I rewatched it. I listened. I rewatched it over and over. She is not trying to close the gap on him. She is not drawing back to throw the hot water on him. He goes off at being rebuked. I believe this wholeheartedly. Y'all can make fun of me if you want to. I believe this. What does he say? You better effing not, or I swear to God, I will shoot you in the effing face. At which point, she's scared to death. Pot goes on the counter. Nothing in her hand. She cowers down, understandably. He saw her put the pot down. He keeps saying, drop the pot, drop the pot, drop the pot. She starts peeking back up. What does he do? Still nothing in her hands. Pot still on the counter. He follows through what he told her he was going to do. He shot her in the effing face. Murdered her. During the aftermath, does not administer aid, discourages his partner from administering aid, says on the radio, yeah, she's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood. No remorse. Nothing. This guy should have never been in law enforcement, and he deserves to be in prison for the rest of his life. Law enforcement failed Miss Massey that night. She needed help, but she got murdered instead.
My condolences still go out to the Massey family, and I'm sure that they are having the worst moments of their lives. I'm going to say something to you guys that after 10 years of being on YouTube, I never uttered out of my mouth. I do have a life outside of YouTube, and I work in law enforcement. I never told you guys that I try to keep my personal life as personal as possible and get up here and give my opinions based on logic, common sense, and reason, okay? But I do work within law enforcement, and I spoke on this culture, this toxic culture that police departments have. But it's a small group of people with certain ideologies about policing. And a lot of that ideology have something to do with racial profiling. And I've been racially profiled. I've been at my department for going on 20 years. It'll be 19 years, January the 16th of next year. I raised a family off of this. I met good people within that department. And what I can say is, like I said before, most police officers just want to do the job, protect and serve. They go in it to do it. My cousin, she just graduated from the academy, but these little peanuts of toxicity can make it seem as if the entire policing in America is like this, and rightfully so, because we don't see all of the things that police officers do that's good. What's going to hit the front page and your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, these headlines are going to be Walter Scott gets shot in the back running away from the police, and then the police saying he tried to take my taser, where we had it right on video. We have George Floyd, 9 minutes with a knee on his neck. Derek Chauvin had no remorse. Derek Chauvin had no idea of the backlash that was going to happen after taking that knee off a dead man's then neck. And now we have Sonya Massey, where this lady did just call for help, and they helped her right into her casket. And these are the things that bother my people, my culture, black culture, black people, the black community. We are tired of seeing our men and women getting shot down, even though it is less than 1%. And like I said on my first video on this, yes, you're right. More white people do get shot by the police. But at the end of the day, it's a different context. And the context of ours is racial profiling. You guys go down in the comment section and tell me what you think of policing, period. What do you think of the police? And what do you think of this police officer breaking down, oh, so beautifully, how this lady got murdered? Like I said, if you guys are finding my channel for the very first time, I am Dutch the Creator. Please hit that like button so someone else can enjoy, no, not enjoy this video, experience this video, hear what this man have to say. Some videos just popped up on your screen. It goes more in depth in the channel if you're finding me for the first time. And tell your friends about me. I'm here, baby. Y'all be safe. Be safe. I will catch you down the road. Peace.